All right, we back. We back. We back. I think we back. My shit just crashed on us. But yeah, we're here to talk about everything that matters. We're the podcast where we talk about everything that matters. We're the zeitgeist. We are the culture. And as I was talking about earlier, before we crashed, we're here to talk about the NFL plans for the NFL. Our takes on each team and what team we think is going to come out of each conference this year based on their depth chart. We were talking about it yesterday. We did the NFC, so tonight we're doing the AFC. Let me lock in and find that. While Chris chats about his hatred for MJF real quick.
Yeah. My man likes to paint me a certain type of way. And listen, I don't care about the brush that my nigga used. I just ask that the paint be real, live, authentic colors. You know what I'm saying? Don't paint me in no AI shit. You know what I'm saying? So when he says I hate MJF, that's not really true. I hate things about MJF, right? I hate things about MJF, and one of the things that I hate about MJF is his presentation of how he comes back, cuts the scathing hot promo. We did it when he came back, and just off the top of my head, the bidding war for 2024, where he was cutting the promos and he was cutting it. He left, cut them to do the movie, came back, cut a promo. He left, got injured, came back, cut a promo. He just lost the title in July, came back, cut a promo. All I'm asking is that a new touch of paint sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm asking for the character that I call him a star.
I think it's more
I
than
think
that.
it's
I
I
think
think it's
it's
a
more than
star.
that, bro. I'll
You
be
think
honest
you
with you.
think
I think it's more
what
than
you what
that.
you think
Listen,
it is, man?
when it comes to MJ, let's lower the volume a little bit. Listen, if you watch wrestling, AEW, MJF is not in WWE, but he's one of, if not the biggest star outside of WWE that they did not make and create. So this guy is extremely, extremely talented on the microphone. Chris, he's a Jewish kid from Long Island. Chris tends to criticize his presentation because he for him it's repetitive. I said to Chris before the podcast, everybody's repetitive in wrestling. Hulk Hogan is the same thing every single time until he goes into NWO. Hulk Hogan, he got two versions. NWO, you got yellow, yellow and blue. I mean yellow, sorry, and red. Hulk Hogan, that's it. Only people that really transform and evolve over time. And you got Roman Reigns, you got Tribal Chief, then you got Big Dog. You got two people. Only people that consistently evolve over time to me are people like Seth Rollins, he mentioned, people like Chris Jericho, Undertaker to a degree, even though he's always kind of the dead man. But I would say, hey, American Badass, then you got, Dead Man. So, like, I would say that's 2-2, to be quite honest with you. And he's like, oh, I'm bored with him cutting promos. Listen, but what he's asking him to do right now, he's asking MJF to not use his superpower when he comes back. Don't do the best thing that you're known for. I'm tired of you doing the best thing that you do
No,
whenever you
it's
come
how
back.
it's how you do it. It's how you do it. Like again, please don't mischaracterize me. MJF, I'm not saying come back and be the best wrestler. No, he's great on the mic. He's good on the mic. That's his superpower. I'm
He's great in the ring
asking
too.
when he. I, okay, respect. But,
No,
but
if you
he
want to say no, say
he's
no and
not
stand on it.
he's not good. He's not as good as a ring as he is in the mic. Like there's a
Yeah,
there's there,
he's one of the best on the mic in the world. He's really damn good in the
and
ring.
he's really one of the good wrestlers in. Listen, okay, see, okay, fuck it. He's Ethan Page with a budget.
No, he's not. He's better than Ethan Page. He's
No,
way better than Ethan
no.
Page. I think that's disrespectful.
As a wrestler, psychology,
Yes,
knowing the
all
business,
that,
everything like that.
all that.
Listen, all I'm saying is that if Ethan Page
Ethan Page
got
with a
the
butt is
MJ,
so foul. That's fucked
if
up.
if Ethan Page got the MJF push, budget, money behind him, he could do the same thing.
uh,
He can cut the same promo.
I
He
haven't
can
seen
have the
Ethan
he can
Page put on one match compared to his matches like he had with Adam Cole. one match compared to his matches with Hangman Page. Not one. Not
I
one.
mean,
Compared.
Ethan Page has not wrestled Adam Hangman Page, or he hasn't wrestled. What I'm saying is your dance partner makes it. So I do want to. Okay, so this
So
I'm
that's
great.
why it's
I'm
not fair
glad.
to compare him to Ethan Page.
Hold
That's what I'm
on,
just
no,
saying.
no, no, no,
You're right.
hold on,
Maybe
no,
if he
but
got the
I'm not,
chance.
but I'm glad we're here. Okay, I'm so glad we're here because when MJF was champion, when you said I was hating on him, I wasn't necessarily hating on MJF. I was just hating on how he was presented. He came back, he cut the promo, he said the championship is mine. We had the fatal four-way. It was
Uh-huh.
him, Swerve, Samoa Joe, Adam Hangman Page. He won that. He came back, called his shot, made it. Okay, cool. Why was your first championship defense against Bandino?
I mean,
I get
here's
it.
the thing. I don't think that's
And
your
it was a
problem with it.
feud
I want you
too.
to understand something. AEW is not WWE. So how they have their matches, like Kenny Omega just defended the championship against Kevin Knight. Like he just defended the championship against the TNT championship like a couple of weeks after he won it on a on a show on TV. That's how they do their thing. They don't so I don't expect them to book like WWE. I'm
But
expecting
I'm not.
AEW
Hold
booking
on.
to be like AEW booking.
But let me.
And
But let me.
sometimes you
But
get a
let.
match with somebody who's not like the main eventer or like how you tend to think is gonna get.
I'm not even saying that
But
the story with Kevin was even told. So for someone that you would tell me that I don't watch AEW, Kevin came out and said, "Hey, brother, MJF owed me a title shot." Talking to Kenny Omega,
uh-huh.
I'm coming to collect. Kenny Omega said, "Fuck it, I'll take it." I'm rocking with that. I'm not holding that against Kenny Omega. He shined a light on
So
Kevin Knight. They had a really good match. I'm not saying that he defended against a lesser unknown talent. What I'm saying is again how it was presented, the feud and
so do
everything.
you
Like
have a problem with Bandito then?
I had a problem with Bandito
Even
coming
though the
out of
match was
the.
incredible, like they had a crazy good match
I mean, okay,
that led to
so
him and Brody Lee. So
Brody
yeah,
Brody
Brody
King,
King.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I think
Rest in
I
peace, Brody
think
Lee.
that was kind of my ball rolling on why I didn't like how they were using him because even if they were setting something up with Bandino, all I'm saying is that MJF he's too, as to your point, he's too good, he's too brilliant, he's too advanced to sometimes fall into the same tropes, the same kind of thing. And I get it.
No, that's a fair criticism. Honestly,
It's
I'm not trying to
cheap
hold you.
and like but for me he did the whole Mexico thing, you right, and we've seen that and disrespect the Mexican
But he
heritage and
also, it wasn't just that. He also said like, "Yo, I respect Bandito after that match. I have to take you out." It wasn't more than just, "Oh, you're Mexican." It was more than that. He after he shook his hand. He's like, "One day I believe you're gonna be a world champion, but because of that, I gotta take you out." And he started to jump him after the match. And then Brody came out to save him. It was more than that. There was deeper layers to the match than just you're Mexican. And
but
I
he
because
had
I
already he
at
had
least
already beat him though. But this I think that's my
but
that's
that's
my
that.
point.
But yeah, yeah, yeah. He beat him. So,
He beat
but
he beat him to a referee stoppage. So for you to but that's what I'm saying as far as MJF adding
I think
elements to the
that's unique
character.
the way that happened with Brody,
You think that's
Bandito.
unique that if somebody beat somebody down after they beat him? That's not
Nah, give
that's
me
not
evidence.
unique.
Nah, the promo that he cut, the freaking
All
heel champion that he cut on a upcoming luchador, super talented wrestler in AEW, and after having a great match, putting him over, then jumping him. Like the way he went about it was like, yeah,
but
almost like
that's
you're almost like
no, 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 no. I'm not. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hear me out. I'm just trying to. When
it wasn't just like a.
Undertaker.
All I'm saying it wasn't just some Mexico shit. Like, oh, you're
No,
Mexican.
I
It
didn't.
was,
I didn't say. I didn't know how the feud started. Yes, how the feud started. To me, how he was carrying on and with the sombrero and everything like that. How he carried that feud. Absolutely, that's how I saw it. It wasn't
okay.
off of respect. It wasn't off of Bandino earning it. It wasn't off of a fiery promo that they had with one another. Bandino had won the tournament, if I'm not mistaken. He won
Yeah.
the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And he was the number one contendership. Right. It
So
wasn't.
there's no
It
problem
wasn't.
with that, right?
No, but what I'm saying is the uniqueness when you was like after a good match, it was unique that he bigged somebody up and then he attacked them. To me, that's not unique to me because I've seen it. Unique to me is when the Undertaker defeats Jeff Hardy And as Jeff Hardy stands up, and Undertaker is like, "Oh, you defiant motherfucker!" As he was getting ready to lay into him, he raised his hand. That was unique. That was, and so for me,
That's
MJF,
not
I
unique
know
at
that's not
all. That's what
what
Brock Lesnar just did. Like we've seen that throughout the history of wrestling. The guy putting the guy over after a match, raising his
Okay,
arm. Like
so both things. So we're both kind of saying the same
this.
thing.
Let me
You
show you. Let me show you this team. Let me show you this team because I'll explain why this is unique to me. Because I think I'm missing the point. I think we're missing what I'm trying to say.
Bandito, when they said you were going to be an AEW world champion, I laughed. But after wrestling you, it seems very apparent they're right.
Rare show of sportsmanship by MJF.
Bandito, as much as it pains me to admit this, you're going to be a world champion one day in All Elite Wrestling. Which, unfortunately, means I have to do this.
Oh, no, come on!
And then this leads to the whole Brody King situation.
okay? But to me, that's not
MJF.
unique to the character. That's to the part of my argument with the character.
Okay, the character. Okay.
Yeah, the character
I'm talking
of
about
MJF.
you should have booked him before.
But now,
I'm talking about you're talking about the MJF character. So you have
Yes.
the booking
what's
and the
that
character.
insult to injury? Wants
Yes,
to
so
take the mask
so right now
of
when
Bandito.
commentators are saying that
They've never been
wow,
able to
great
do so
partnership
with
for
MJF.
MJF, that is unique for the character.
Oh, wait
That's a
second, bro.
change in the character, which again now he can come back and say, I call my shots, I'm the best in AEW, and he don't have to lay on the stick of being an asshole. He don't have to lay on the stick of being like he can lay on the stick and say, I am the best of this company, and then go out to lay out banger matches. And then what he can
He
do
did that,
is
though.
one by
Go ahead, finish what you said. My bad. But I'm just
no,
saying.
no, no. He
'cause
did. He
he
didn't do that when his next. He didn't do that when he had the match with Bandino. He didn't lay it. He didn't leave it. The attack on Bandino was not necessary.
it was necessary for the booking to lead to he was taking off the mask, and then you see Brody King coming. So it organically moves from him and Bandito feud to him and Brody King feud. I'm saying it right? Brody King, right? Brody King
Mhm.
feud. So the booking to me here is perfect. I think that he's trying to disgrace the guy. He's trying to take him out so he's not a threat to his championship. He's a heel. He's gonna be a heel. He's gonna be an asshole. Yes, this is who he is. The booking here is sound to
So
me.
when I say I have a problem with the
for
character, then
AEW,
that's me saying that.
for
For me saying
AEW,
that.
for AEW, this booking is sound. So now let's go to the character. The character is a heel. So if you have a problem with the heel character, you're always gonna have a problem with MJF, and that's the problem because he's that. But what a heel does is he attacks people, he runs, he talks shit. But what you're saying is about he could have had good matches after being the best. He came back, talked his shit to Samoa Joe, Swerve, and Hangman in their face, and popped the entire crowd and audience, and then beat all four of them in a four way, and then went on to have great matches, just like you were just saying. He went on to have a great match with Bandito, Brody King. He's had great matches with Darby Allin. There was somebody else in between there as well, Hangman, obviously. So he had a stretch to begin the year of really good matches that I think are getting overlooked if that's how you look, if that's what you wanted from him, because I think he gave that to people. And I just think, and you have a fair point. Maybe you just don't like the character. I think that's subjective. You're right. You have a right to that. But to say that he's not having great matches and saying that he's the best, that's what he did. In my opinion, that's what he did.
He had a good match for Bandino. He had a good match for Brody King. The Texas Death Match, I'm not into that. Y'all like it for what it is, that's fine. But
Okay.
he had a match with Hangman, and then he had a match with Speedball Mike Bailey, Matt Caster, and then he lost randomly to Darby. And then after that, he beat Roosh, and then I don't know how he got the title back. I can't remember how he got the title
He
back.
beat Darby
From,
at the
he beat
event.
Darby.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, beat
It was
Darby.
that's when Kevin Knight turned on Darby. That was so yeah.
So then he got the title back, and then now he's been in. I mean, honestly, like I'm being. Yeah, again, every time, and then I'm always labeled something, but he's in shit with Don Callis. He's wrestling with Jack Doyle,
You just
and
don't
and
like
and
AEW and these guys.
I'm
Like
bro. How?
here's the thing. I'll
Okay,
sit
man.
I'll sit
Okay.
here and I'll give it to you, bro. Like a lot of the people that you don't like, yeah, he's gonna fight them and you're not gonna care. Like him and Mike Bailey might have put on a 5-star match, right? But do I care? Do I think that you would care about that? No. Do I think that you're gonna come to a podcast and be like, oh, they have a really good match, and I
Was
will
that a
put
good?
on
Was
to
that a good
somebody.
match?
I didn't watch it, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm using this as an example. So, but what AEW does, they have months at a time where your top star might be wrestling somebody who you don't know, dead ass, or somebody who's really talented that you may never heard of. You know, this is like a general WWE fan. So um, maybe it's the booking, maybe it's the character. I think that there will always be this thing where you don't get MJF. You just don't get it. Just like some people just don't get LA Knight. They just don't get it. They just like I heard Daniel Greger say, "Listen, I still don't get it with LA Knight. He doesn't make it a good act, but he's clearly getting over with some people, you know." But and that's what it is. It's subjective. So when you see MJF's return yesterday night, take out Andrade, say he's gonna become number one contender, brings his belt, says this is the only belt that matters. It's an egotistical heel doing egotistical heel shit,
Yeah, but
and
so
you
when
are
you say
like,
this,
this is repetitive. You
but
you, you don't
yes,
like that.
because you literally just said what he just did a couple months ago was unique. If he repeats it, then that's
Not that's
repetitive.
that's not what I said was unique. I said the Bandito part to bridge the gap between two feuds is a unique way to do it. To put somebody over that way in a good match, then attack them afterwards because you're afraid of them being great. I think is a great psychological play for a heel. I don't see that
But
happen often.
this is what I don't understand. It's no psychological demon play. You're gonna be champion someday. Clearly, it wasn't the day that we wrestled, and as long as I'm the champion, I just beat you. I have nothing else to prove. Wrestling psychology. So me can say, "Hey, congratulations! You go next time. I'll go off to a movie. Maybe you can have the championship in one of those fame reigns. But for right now, you did good, kid.
But what's
MJF is on
worse?
top.
But what's worse?
Nothing. What? Okay.
What's worse is
What's
the person saying you're great, good, and I probably should take you out so you don't achieve your
But let
goal.
me, but let me,
That's
but
what.
let
That's
me
how I
be,
looked at it, and I
but
think
let me be, but let me be real. Since Bandino and Brody King has both had championship matches, have they been as even remotely as relevant as they've been in that when MJF is putting them over and saying Bandino's
Mhm.
next, and when Brody King and Bandino are AEW Tag Team Champions and they're the hottest thing going, and when Brody King is selling merch of Fuck Ice and he's one of the hottest things going on social media. After those two losses, where has that then placed them back in the foothold of things?
After
So
the losses of Finn to CM Punk, where has that placed him? After the losses of Sami
Finn
Zayn,
was just
where has
Finn
that
was
placed him?
just Finn
But
literally was just in a SummerSlam match for a number one contendership after just losing a couple months
that
ago.
that's months ago, right? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Let them do their build for them. What I'm trying to tell you, the spot that Brody King and Bandito are in are the guys that almost make it and lose, and they get just by getting the rub. At this point, Brody King and Bandito still need a rub. Just them having a match gets eyes on them. I'm sure Bandito was able to showcase his skill, and people learn more about him by him being in the ring with the champion. Same for Brody King.
That's since January. We're going into so all I'm saying,
I can't
all
tell you
I'm
what have happened
no
since because
no no
because they're
I'm
not the hottest thing in the business. You're right, but
I'm not. But all
this
I'm saying
happens
is
all
that
the
if
time in
the
wrestling. That's my point.
but again, we don't defend the booking when it happens all the time either. So as you say,
I do.
as
I
we
always say,
defend.
listen. I tell people all the time, everybody can't be on top, like, and everybody can't be hot. Like, that's what I always say.
But
Like,
Bandino was never hot. Was my point, which is what I
so
said. No, okay, all right. Then we're then I get it. Like I said, that's why I didn't like it. MJF came off hot. MJF came back hot. He cut a promo on the three other
you're
biggest
not
faces.
going to go into a
Bro,
feud with another
oh my
hot
god.
star right after you get the title, and because guess what, somebody got to lose, and then you're gonna be like, oh, why did he beat this guy when he's hot?
No, that's not. That's
There's
not
always
fair.
gonna be some reason to
That's
complain
not.
about.
That's not fair because if somebody else is hot, that means the business and the company is hot. That's my point. If there's a revolving door of hot talent and everybody needs a shot, then that means that's a murderer's row, bro. What I'm trying to say is MJF first title defense after knocking off Joe, Swerve, and Adam Page was not one of them two saying, hey man, you hung out that match all day long. Let me get a one-on-one. MJF and Swerve. That's something that we've been clamoring for. That's something that we've really been wanting. That's something that we really needed for the championship. They've had plenty of moments backstage. No, my first defense is going to be Bandino. After that, my first defense is going to be against Alex Pierce or Alex Price at Limitless Wrestling. After that, I'm going to wrestle Brody King. After that, I'm going to wrestle Hangman Page. And then it falls off to Speedball Bailey, Matt Caster, and Darby Allin. I'm sorry, that reign that people are holding up and saying he had good matches, out of seven is 3.
So you, and this is where we got to get to the impasse. AEW ain't for you because that's what's going to happen in AEW. It's not going to be the name, the hot name all the time, and it still will be a really good run, and you might have wrestled nobody that Chris likes.
All I'm saying, hold on. As you just said, hold on. I'm gonna let you land. Let me just say this: MJF won the title, and his first match was Bandino. Kenny Omega won a title match. His first match is Will Ospreay. There's a way that you can do it, bro.
First match was Kevin Knight, but yeah, I hear what you're talking about.
It's a way that you can do it.
But also, there was hella injuries at the time when MJF won it, and so Hangman was the next up. I know that Swerve took some time off. I know Samoa Joe clearly needed time off. Kenny's been injured, and Will Ospreay immediately got injured like subsequently after that shortly. So there was a stretch of like a bunch of injuries once he won the title. So that's also plays into it partially. They probably could have thrown a name at him like Edge, but Edge is doing something else.
Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher got injured too, but he was doing he's a heel, but he's a heel doing it, and he had a championship at the time. He's a heel with a championship. So that leads that want to get to heel.
But that goes back to what I'm saying as far as MJF. That leads me to what I'm saying is MJF, after he lost the title to Darby, got it back, and then in that subsequent time they had the Dynamite match. When you said I don't like it, this is what I don't like. You want to say I won't? I'm never going to like a 12-man tag. I understand that might be AEW's thing. That might be their bag.
I'm not a big fan of that either.
So when it's Andrade, Jack Doyle, Okada, Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, MJF, and a 6-man tag against Darby, Takeshita, Kyle O'Reilly, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong, my nigga, that's not gonna make you watch.
No, I wasn't a fan of that booking either. That's just me.
But that was back-to-back months.
I will skip that show.
But that's not in just a month. I mean, that's not just a show. That was in the month. That's the month of June was MJF enthralled in that
because the Mark Briscoe stuff, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah. I wasn't a fan of that. But Mark Briscoe's a legend in his own right. I give him to he has a thing about him that people like. I'm not the biggest fan as him as a single star, but
then they have that feud. But who was Mark Briscoe just feuding with when they brought up his brother and everything like that? Like Mark Briscoe has been FTR? In that.
Well, I'm not sure if it was them because I know he was tagging with Orange Cassidy at one point. But
and with that point it was a sympathetic baby face Mark Briscoe wrestling for a championship. I don't think it
might have been MJF.
That's what I'm saying, and that just happened in July. So I don't know if I'm recollecting that, but Mark Briscoe has been in a lot of quote unquote big matches for him being a legend, and we all know that he's not going to win. So all I'm saying is that MJF always kind of he gets us going with the return. We're excited, and then in the middle of the feud or in the middle of his return, we're like, hey, where's this going? It's never as hot as it can be throughout. And I think that's really my biggest thing as the character, because he is, without a shadow of a doubt, the hottest thing in AEW throughout. If he's able to be booked correctly throughout, MJF is the biggest and the best character on their television. So this is me not hating MJF. I just hate how he's always either presented or B, then misrepresented, because the best guy in the company don't always have to be smarmy and smimey and all. Like, he can literally operate as if he's above the law, which I would like, like he can operate where he's above reproach or he's above champion. He can operate where he calls his own shots and don't defend the title. Like, he can operate just differently than how he's been presented. And that's all I'm saying with MJF,
I
because
think
it does
MJF is
feel
young.
like,
Is a young guy, and I think he has the chip on his shoulder. And I think he has something to prove in the ring whenever he goes out there. And I give him his credit for going out there and having these great matches and maintaining a character that keeps people engaged. I think he gets a bad rep. I really do, from some people that are like, "Oh, he's doing the same thing." Yes, he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. A lot of people do the same fucking thing, but you like him, And when it comes to
I
him, it's
like
like,
what
"Oh,
when I just complained about Roman Reigns. I don't like everything that everybody does.
no,
But
I'm
before
not. I'm not
SummerSlam,
saying you
I'm just
as
saying, but
like
that
you
can't.
specifically. I'm saying people. That's what I should have said.
When I know,
Yeah.
but when we're saying giving him a bad rep, it starts with me, right? Because that's what Chris shit on MJF. I said, "Did you see MJF return? I didn't like it so much." You're like, "Oh, you don't never like." Hold on, I just ain't like that. Now we tell you won't never like AEW. You never.
You
No, I
don't.
didn't like fucking that. I didn't like that. I just told you I like MJF. I like him.
But it's so funny
Listen,
because I think me and you got different takes. Because when I give AEW props, you shit on everything I say. That's good. But when I'm like, yo, that shit is whack, you somehow like find a way to make it make sense. And oh, but don't you get this and that? Oh, this and that. I'm like that.
but to be, but to
I'm
be,
like,
but to
God
be,
damn, we can't be on the same page for
but
nothing.
But to be fair though, there is not a lot of things that I agree that AEW has done right. We were in Brandywood when Hangman won the title for the first time, and I said then, what now in 6 months? I said that. I said that character has what legs in
And
six
you should
months?
give them credit because they've grown that character since. Once
But
he got it,
I'm,
he's
but
probably
I
been,
mean,
to be quite honest, best character is Hangman for AEW. Best character, but biggest stars is MJF to me.
what but to my point is, by the time that 6 months was on Hangman, they was ready again to take the title off, which led to the character building of Hangman. He couldn't handle it. He couldn't hack it. He couldn't. He was drinking. He didn't like the crown was bigger than the head, right? So to me,
At the time,
realistically,
and then he got
at
it
the
back and got redeemed.
but
Like,
how long?
but
But again, but by the time he got redeemed, my brother, we what I'm saying is,
but
the
he had to
foresight of
get there though. First of all, when he won it, the storyline to get him to win it made sense and was good. Just because it made sense, it was good. It's like, all right, forget about all that. What's now? And then if that's not perfect, then you can criticize it. I
no,
think that's not fair.
that's not no, hold on, because as Hangman is ascending, at the time I just said, at the time there are guys that need it before him. If Hangman's going to be that number one player or the number one pick, you got that for the rest of his career there. He's coming back cutting the same promo. He, again, about repetitive, he just came back and, I lost the title, but there's other titles that I could win, and I'm going to
He
get
never,
them.
but that's not repetitive. How is
What
that
I'm saying is,
repetitive?
downtrodden Hangman have to pull himself up from the bootstraps. If we're talking
Okay.
about taking a step back scope of where he's coming
Yeah, I
from as
feel
a
you.
character,
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
that
Yeah.
is, you know what I mean. That is
Um,
it. So what I'm saying is, during that time when we're talking about pull a trigger, like, same thing we criticize with WWE. Pull a fucking trigger, bro. Pull a trigger. At that time, they were building Hangman, but during that time, we like, hey, we think Swerve or hey, like, might as well give Darby that run early and get it out the way, right? Like, we are figuring things out because of Hangman. Hangman literally can be the Cody. Right, Hangman can be the finish the story guy of AEW. That's how I'm seeing it. When you shoot your wad off in 6 months, it's just a revolving door of that title. It's not really about the
was it
story
six
of the
months?
title.
Did he beat did he beat Jericho? Because I think wasn't Kenny Omega the one that beat? Because I think it was Jericho, then John Moxley, right?
Let me see. His first title reign, like damn, I'm typing in the wrong computer. Let me see. Adam Page first title reign. And I know people who came here to talk about football. We don't talk about football. I came along to do AEW still. His first reign was 197 days, so that's a little bit over 6 months. November, right? November 13th to May 29th. He won the title against Kenny Omega at Full Gear at
Jericho,
2021.
John Moxley, Kenny, then Hangman. Yeah, him and he beat Kenny Omega for it, and he had it all the way until CM Punk. So yeah, yeah, I fuck with it.
But
I think
yeah,
that they did wait.
They waited for real, and then they gave him everything. What I'm saying is, to me, they gave him everything at that point, which they needed to solidify him. To your point, right? We had Brian Danielson. He had to wrestle Brian Danielson to a 60-minute draw, right? Which went back and they had to go back at it again. So him and Brian Danielson back to back bumpers. Then he had Lance Archer with the death match bumper.
Yeah, that's
Adam
Archer, man.
Adam Cole, you know what I'm saying? Takeshita. What I'm saying is, if you know how to book a champion, back to my point, when he wins the title, and we have a long list of murderers row of how we can make that champion feel stronger, look stronger, present stronger. So by the time he drops the title and that feud with Punk is the best thing on TV, because at that point the Hangman's like, nigga, I done defended this, I done straight but nigga, I'm defending AEW from you, right? And Punk's
No,
like, nah, man,
but I'll say this one thing because I'm not gonna kill AEW as in the lead to All In. I think they've done a good job this year. I'm not gonna kill them. However, I would prefer to see a triple threat: MJF, Will Ospreay, and Kenny Omega in that match. I
that
think
needs to
that
happen.
I think those three are the hottest things at the moment. Yeah, I think MJF should
Biggest.
be should be in that match as well. But him being in the number one contenders match, clearly they wanted to make it one on one, Kenny and Will Ospreay. In the UK, and is Will Ospreay going to finally get over the hump and win the big one? And that's the story they're telling. And we all know Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay have magic every time they touch. I wouldn't have minded being MJF and Will Ospreay because I think MJF is a really damn good wrestler. I think he's really underrated when it comes to that.
That's what I.
Wrestling.
That's what I need. Again, if we're talking about back to my point, if we're making somebody, right? If Will Ospreay was having again redemption, right? It's better, to your point, if MJF does what he does on Bandino to somebody after his feud leading into Wembley, where Ospreay comes in and redeems himself, and now he's the big baby. So now we got MJF, who
It
you said
depends
is
how
the
you
best
look at it
heel.
because you got to understand he hasn't beat Kenny Omega clean without the without the screwdriver, and all that shit. So like there is a thing he has to get over. Just like Roman and Seth, there is a thing with Kenny and just them two, Kenny and Will Ospreay, that there's a story that's to be told with Will Ospreay trying to now do it the right way. Him trying to get over Big Brother's, shadow, get out of Big Brother's shadow. That could be a really beautiful story told at all in. So and if you're a NJPW, AEW fan who's seeing this all the way through, you're locked in for this for sure. Like you're gonna be in. I would have thrown in a wild card with MJF because he could have been, but I can't knock him for going with this. That's the thing. Like I gotta look at all scopes, and maybe it could have been a little bit better. Maybe I could have, for me, I could have liked it better with a triple threat. But for what they are doing, I can't say for their fan base that this is not going to be one hell of a show. And they put on quite a bit of wrestling shows this year that people are saying is some of the best shit we've seen, in a long time from AEW. And from where they
Those are
were,
matches.
shows
Cause show
like the one where shoot was Swerve and who was it in the match? Oh man, Swerve and Kenny Omega. Yeah, Swerve and Kenny Omega was the show that they were on. That match was incredible, and almost every single match in that show was also like a top tier match. Like they gave everybody time, and they honestly had one of the best shows of the year. I want to go back and actually watch the full show, but I remember tapping in with a little bit of clips here and there, and I watched that match. It was really good. So,
you mean the Dynamite? Because it wasn't a pay per view.
no, it wasn't. Was it? Maybe it wasn't Kenny Omega, But there was a show that was
It was a
not
double
it was
stipulation. Swerve agreed to put his number one contendership for the AEW Championship on the line and return Omega risked his
was it the Owen Hart
EVP,
Memorial?
which was shitty.
Not Forbidden. It wasn't Forbidden Door. It was before Forbidden Door. Whatever the past two. Yeah.
The past, I looked it up. Kenny Omega and Swerve wrestled this year on Dynamite twice. It's the only time they
That was
wrestled.
a good match. I thought they had a pay-per-view match. I might be wrong, but there was a then I gotta look up the AEW.
That's when Swerve turned heel,
That was a yeah.
right?
That was a really good match. Yeah, I
That's
missed.
what
You're right. That was mistaken. That was not the show. But the show I'm referring to is Double or Nothing. I think it was Double or Nothing. Yeah, that's when Darby
double
got the title. Yeah.
double or nothing this year
Wait.
was a good show.
Swerve and Bandito killed it. Tekla, Carl Sheeter, Jimmy Hater, Chris Leonard killed it. Jericho and the Hurt Syndicate. I wasn't into that per se. Uh, that big match, the Stadium Stampede match. Will Ospreay and Samoa Joe killed it. John Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly killed it. Athena, Mina Shirakawa killed it. Koneska Kishida and Kazuchika Okada, they killed it. The tag team match with Cope and Cage versus FTR killed it.
Hey,
These
respect.
No, no,
Let
no.
me
I
get my
want you.
let
No,
me
no, no,
get
no,
my
no, 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 no respect. No,
yo,
no, no, no
yo,
respect.
let me get my
Go,
lighter,
go.
bro.
No
Let me get
respect.
my
No
lighter,
respect.
bro.
No
Let
respect,
me
bro.
get my
Take the
lighter,
time.
bro.
All right, go for it. I don't gotta say shit. Go.
Bro, you saying that all these niggas killed it, bro? Like,
Dude, go back and watch this show. I'm not. Don't and go show match for match, and tell me which ones hit and which one didn't hit for you. I'm not gonna even debate. Like, just go for yourself and give it the full chance of like, all right, the story being told here, the match being had. Did you like it? Now, if you're not into the whole bleeding thing, some of these might not be for you. But a lot of these matches.
bleeding for the sake of bleeding, no,
But
right?
look,
Which
look,
I
look at
know
the look at
that.
look at the time on the times on this match. Like they all got time, and that's why this is one of the best shows of the year. And I know you're saying, oh, John Moxley, Colorado submission match, like or
I mean, I'm a big fan of Kyle O'Reilly, but I know I've seen John Moxley lose shoot. I've seen John Moxley lose shoot and to like a Home Depot shot cart grabber, right? So like as far as and I know how badass Kyle O'Reilly is slash
yeah. I
was.
was
Now I
thinking
know
about the
he's
last
coming.
race Samoa Joe. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay,
Not
okay.
yeah. That's what I was thinking of. Swerve faced Bandito that show in the finals in the quarterfinals. Excuse me. But yeah, man. Check it out, man. And you know what? Just like I listened to the Drake album, I'll tell you, hey, I got a 6 out of 12 or 6 out of whatever. Go tell me how many you got out of this show because people are bigging it up. Even the Cope Cage and the FCR match, honestly, had its I Quit tag team match. It had its moments. For guys who are obviously up there in age, and they're still doing it. They have their moments, and they actually put on a really good show. It's one of the better shows. Get better matches of the night. I watched that in clips though. I didn't watch it from beginning to end. Um, Takeshi and Okada, obviously, when they went 19 minutes, killed it. Um, yeah, so you do you. Now that Jericho Hurt Syndicate match, I don't like that type of match. The Stadium Stampede, I've never been a fan of Stadium Stampede. So that's just me.
I mean, I'm not. It's not even necessarily that coming from. I'm all I'm saying. Start going back to the MJF conversation when MJF beats Kenny Omega at Dynasty in April. I'm thinking like we can get MJF to have a strong run to get us to Wembley. We've been calling it like you think I'm upset because MJ is bad, or you think I'm upset that MJS didn't make it to my prediction that him and Ospreay will be at Wembley, because that's what I wanted. That was the story. Now I get it that Ospreay and Kenny Omega has a long history, But at the point of what we're talking about,
Did not want that, bro. Like I don't want to knock you but you when I said
I
this, I
didn't.
mean MJF
So
and
who?
Ospreay, you said, oh well, didn't they face already? Like didn't they do it already? You have a negative stance no matter what they do. Like that's what you said
So
last
what?
time. And I'm not gonna knock you, but that's what you said.
Since you have a great memory, what did I want?
I don't
Since you
know
have a
what you
great
wanted, but
okay,
you said,
respect.
but you just said that's what you wanted, and I remember you vividly saying, "Oh well, didn't we already get that?" Like no matter what they did, you have an angle where it's not good enough.
So you wanted it, and I was against you on that.
No, I said that's what they're planning. Listen, at the end of the day, I said that's what they're
No.
going to be planning because I anticipated that too, and I was like, that's fine for me. Like I don't mind that. I think that's I mean, all in you going up against top heel, and it's in your hometown. Like yeah, I mean it makes sense to me. That's what I thought was coming. I thought a lot of people thought that was coming too. That was a general consensus. However,
especially when Swerve, especially when the final of the Owen Hart Cup, who gets the championship match, was Swerve and Ospreay. Again, I'm like, hey, good. I mean, so they have. Again, I'm not against the talent they have.
We talked about it. That's all I was trying, and I hear where you're coming from. But you're saying now that's what you wanted. But I remember the last time we talked about it, you were like, "Yo, didn't they do that match already?" Like, and you were downplaying it as if it's something you didn't want to see, So
the reason why I'm asking if they did it already is because I'm asking, can they do it differently? That goes back to if they did it already, back to my Roman and Seth thing. Can you give it to me differently? And everybody would tell me to watch the match. Is it different? I'm like, longer? It's about the same thing I thought it would be. Like, nobody can hold me that the Roman and Seth match was not what the fuck I called it to be. I said, since you got a good memory, then I said, guarantee you got a spear into a pedigree. Guarantee I said that. Bro. Did I say they was going to do it?
Dude, you can sit here and act like you can call spots, and that makes you some kind of Nostradamus when it comes to matches. Who said it was a
Nostradamus?
I said that. Call spots. Listen,
but did I say was the match going to be the same? And it wasn't going to be different.
Just because you had a spot that you called does not mean the match.
Did I say it was going to be? Did I say that the match was going to be the same, or did I say the match was going to be different? Because to your point, was the match this? Okay, now to your point, was the match any different from any Seth and Roman match?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And to the AFC.
That's peace. That's peace. Listen, man, nothing gets us riled up like talking wrestling, bro. But I gotta listen. I'm not even trying to debate with my guy, but like when he starts talking, I gotta keep it a buck. I'm sorry. Okay, this is what I think he has a bias. I'll be honest with you. I think Chris has an unconscious bias against certain people in wrestling, an unconscious bias against certain wrestlers, and that's fine because wrestling is subjective. It's always going to be subjective. Me and him are never going to agree 100% on what we're seeing on TV. We don't even agree on football. So let's take a look at
this man here trying to get me worked up, man. Trying to get me worked up, man. Won't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
I'm not trying at all. He just gets worked up. I can't help it. I'll try not to get him worked up. He's gonna find a way to get worked up.
Won't let him do it. This nigga said it was different. Respect. That's peace. Imani voice.
Yeah, that's peace. That's peace. And I'm not the only one that feels that way. Just because you have two wrestlers who are wrestling, yeah, they're gonna wrestle the similar style. Because that's their style. It's gonna be a match between two Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, no matter what you see. So no matter what you do, it's gonna be these two guys in the match.
That's not okay. Fair enough, but that don't necessarily always make it that okay. So when I say the match is going to be the same, and you say that the match is different, all I'm asking is that the quality of the match that I saw for Royal Rumble that didn't have an ending, this was the same match. It just had an ending. And to that point, that Royal Rumble match has some legs to be a really great match of the night. This match was saving an overall event for it to be good, just like Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Was that the best match we've ever seen? No. It was just the best match of the overall weekend, right? Like Roman Reigns and CM Punk was a good match. It was a good match. Match of the year candidate.
Yeah.
Okay. So to that point, if we're
It's
putting
not
if
the
we're
match of the
comparing,
year to me right now, but it was a
okay,
candidate for sure.
but all I'm saying is that if Roman can have a match of the year candidate, literally a month or 2 months ago, and he's wrestling his wrestling soulmate in Seth Rollins, the magic that I'm asking them to create leaves me wanting more because that match was not better than Punk and Roman to me.
And that's fair. I mean,
And so
that's
so
your
so when, and so when I'm saying that I've seen them wrestle a dozen times, nothing that they did over that SummerSlam match made me say, oh, they're kicking into another gear. Oh, they're like I saw really good workers working really hard to deliver a really good match. I didn't see neither one of them take it to the next level. And to me, that is different. To
but
me, that is different
I know you don't
if
got
they're
one
going to do
set,
it.
but verbatim, I said way better match than I anticipated. You then quote responded, definitely can admit that. Roman Solo Dolo on the win is remarkable. This is your
It
words.
that's
So
remarkable.
clearly to me, you got something more than you anticipated.
I got a definitive. Only thing I got wrong again to your point of calling spots. I thought it was going to be interference. We got a clean win. So when I'm saying that Roman Solo Dolo win is remarkable, to me, he can say, "I beat you with no help. I beat you with no
And
shenanigans.
that's an
I
involvement of the
beat you."
character and the story, yeah. And that's what's
Eh,
different. That's what's different for me. That's what's different to me. Not even with the steel chair, though. The drama of that, the drama of fighting with no ref in the ring, and just the at the end the respect they showed for one another. It's a different match.
So
Yeah, we talking about
I love, but
go
I
ahead.
love you. I love you because you finally got to where all I was saying about MJF, the difference in character. That's just the difference in character makes the subtle. To your point, the match wasn't a blown away match, but how he handled the match, the character in which how he handled the mannerism, how he does the progression of the character gives it a different boost to the character. That's all I was saying about MJF
But
return is
MJF,
that can I just get
I
another
can't.
wrinkle in the character?
I hear you. I hear you. I can't compare MJF to Roman and Seth right now. I think he's still young. I think he's still growing. I also believe that when he did turn babyface, people didn't like it. I know I didn't. So I just want him to be himself. I want him to be the worst dastardly heel he could be, talk his shit, even if it's repetitive, and keep
But
going with
that's
that because it
but that's not
works.
the best. But I mean, okay, so that
Until
okay,
until
so
it makes sense for there to
but
be an
we're
impetus to change. Until
hold
there's
on. So
somebody
do
until there's a bigger heel than him.
well, to your point, you say Roman never. You said Roman never apologized. The character of Roman never switched from babyface.
Mhm,
Okay, what was the change? What made him? He's still a top dog. Nobody like you know what I'm saying. So like
mhm.
to your point of just
I
keeping
want that
doing
too.
what
Yeah, yeah,
works.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
sometimes that
You know,
don't
yeah,
always work.
no, you're right. You're right. I personally want Roman to apologize one day. I'll tell you, him throwing the chair down was a step in the right direction for me, though. Like those little moments, and this is goes to it comes full circle with the way I see film. There's little moments that take it up another notch. There's little tiny moments that seem like nothing that will take a movie or a moment or TV show to the next level for me. And I got a little bit of that with the Seth Rollins Roman match because if you've been watching along the way through their whole careers, there's little callbacks there. There's little things that we see that they're now learning from their mistakes as a character and changing the way they move things. Roman's story as the tribal chief is not done yet. So maybe one day I will get that apology. I don't know if he's going to apologize for all the things he's done to his family, to Sami Zayn, to the people he's manipulated and all that stuff, to Jacob Fatu, who he has pretty much in like a freaking mind control right now. Maybe one day we will get that. I don't know, but I'm giving it time. And with MJF, he is just an egotistical heel right now. He doesn't have that relationship with people. He might be for you in his big dog era. But when he finally evolves past that, maybe it's a whole other vision of that. I'm going to give him time to get there.
Well, I can't I don't want to say that because in the big dog era there was nothing I liked of Roman. I want that misconception to be done about there's nothing that I
But he
like
was
about
having,
MJF.
well, no, time out. He was he was having great matches with AJ Styles. You know, he wasn't great. He wasn't great on the mic, but you know, we were all wanting him to rise to the next level. Maybe you're just a fan that MJF, you want him to rise to the next level, and maybe you'll get that eventually.
Yeah, I'm just
But
saying that it's been
clearly
7 years of the.
but he needs that person that's against him. Really, he really needs that other person on the other side of him to raise him. Hangman and Swerve don't get to where they are without each other, like without that magic.
But this goes back to French leading us to a football conversation. Are you good enough to take the talents that you have over the hump, or do you need talent to take you over the hump? MJF,
yeah,
brother, your greatest feuds is with Cody and CM Punk. Who can't have a fucking great feud with Cody and CM Punk? Who can't have a great feud with Cody and CM Punk? Right?
Adam Cole. Some would say they like that.
You said what?
Some people really like the Adam Cole feud. I wasn't a big fan of it, but some people liked it. That's the AEW. You know the type of people that like that shit.
You mean the niggas that don't buy deodorant? Nigga, we can move on. We can move on. This nigga says let me think.
Let me see. Okay.
His pillars, nobody's his equal. When we talk about Darby, Jack Perry, or Sammy Guevara, he left them niggas in the dust before the pandemic. He left them niggas in the dust in 2019 before niggas was coughing, nigga. It was never. So we're talking 7 years of the same character.
CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Adam Cole, Wardlow, and Bryan Danielson. Those are his top 5 feuds. So those are the top, and then I think that they butchered Wardlow. So that's probably what could have made that kind of character stuff that you want.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, because because it would have been on some Seth Roman stuff because we came in together, right? Let's see if we can elevate each other together. Right, let's see if we can, because Wardlow again. You saying that MJF as a heel, he was the best heel when he had Wardlow in his pocket during the Pinnacle stuff. Now, granted, even the Pinnacle stuff wasn't really great, but after beating Cody, I believe that's Cody. He the next thing he does is like, let me link up with FTR, let me link up with Wardlow, and we're gonna have this 4 horsemen type shit. And I'm like,
they should have stuck together. But maybe they didn't fuck with each other backstage, because that also goes into it. Like, you gotta have real chemistry with people. You can't just force something. But
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So I will say, listen, I would throw Hangman Page in it, because those two are like those are the 2 guys on each side in AEW that I look at as their homegrown guys who have been competing with each other throughout the years. They don't have quite the magic that he had with CM Punk or that Hangman had with Swerve. But
I mean, MJF has the thing about what I love about what makes MJF the best is when he has real venom. He has real heat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when Swerve and Hangman are going at each other.
Sorry, go finish what you're saying.
No. Go ahead. Go. What you about to say?
I just was remembering the matches he had with Bryan Danielson, and I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
That's when I really was
real heat. Yes. And when he won that, I had to do that show in Miami, and my father-in-law's joint after the show, we had to link up and talk about it as Reasonable Wrestling, and we got that there, and I'm like, yo, I think he turned the corner, right? This match. Again, along with the character, the work rate elevated him. Yeah. I wanted him to, again, talk his shit, but tell everybody, you can't hold my boots. I just defeated the Dragon Swerve. You lost to him. Fuck out of here. Adam Page,
that was a while ago. But that was the first one. But to me, he's kind of been doing that. to the because he's been talking his shit about him being the best in the ring and on the mic for a while,
That is
and in
true.
the world. He said not even just in the AEW, like I'm the best like in the world, bar none. He's been doing that, and I do think that's why he has that chip on his shoulder because he's like I did it already. Like what else you want from me? But I we'll see if he continues that. But yeah, we can move on to the NFL conversation if you're good, unless you got something to say.
No. Yeah, I mean, because what made me lead to again, do you need how much talent do you have, right? Or how
Right.
much talent do you need? Right, we about to talk about the AFC West. This is exactly where we're about to start at. And again, Justin Herbert, my nigga, are you good or you ain't? Like, are you good or you ain't, brother? Like, how much talent, how much more do we gotta do for you before
What do
you
you
can
want
take
from
some
me?
on me, nigga? What you gotta what?
Lad McConkey, Quentin Johnson, Trey
Nigga.
Harris. Trey Harris
Now I
played
ain't
all
gonna
right.
hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. That boy Quentin, he damn near one drop away from losing his job. So,
So yeah,
you got
you need a number one receiver. So maybe he just needs number one. He don't got one.
Lad is a no, Lad's a one. Lad's a
Lad,
one.
he ain't get 1,000 yards yet. When he get injured or something?
Hold on.
McConkey. Oh wait a minute. He did
Yeah,
get 1,000.
how many
He
games?
got
How
a
many
thousand in
games he played?
2024. He played 16 though. Played 16
Okay.
games, put up 7, 8, 9. But I'm not sure what happened. But
Damn.
the year
So
before that, he
what,
put up a
nigga? That
thousand.
did Herbert get hurt, nigga? What happened?
Did he? That's a good question. Let's check it out.
My man
Maybe.
Rich said, "Good old Chris and CT wrestling debate." I know that would get you through the drive, brother.
Yeah, for real. This is yeah. We can always do that. We could.
We can, bro. It don't matter. Yo, we can link up like nigga. You sleepy? I'm sleepy. All right, let's talk wrestling. We get through the show.
CT Chris respect. CT nah, you can't give me grace. That's funny. That's funny as hell. Oh man. Let's see. All right. So moving on to Justin Herbert. Let's see how many games he played last year. Just making sure he played 16
He
games.
played 16.
He played 16. Yeah, man. What's going on with him and Lad, bro?
That's what
Was the
I'm
chemistry? Was the
saying,
chemistry
bro.
off? Was it the offensive coordination? What's going on there?
Was So I mean, I think the biggest thing with with Justin, right? We get Mike McDaniel, right? Mike McDaniel's is a rejuvenator of the run game, right? So he brings
Mike
his
McDaniel,
own.
really?
Yeah, he was part of San Fran's coaching staff when they made the Super Bowl run, if I'm not mistaken. And he helps unlock the. I mean, bro, what he did with Miami and
Yeah,
allowed
but that was more of a pass game to me with Miami. At least that's how I
Mo,
looked at it. Maybe it was not.
Moser had 36 touchdowns that year, I think, or some shit like that, something
Okay.
crazy. Like
Okay.
he opened up
Because I remember
the zone.
Tariq going
Tyreek.
crazy, Jalen Waddle going crazy. That's what I remember. I don't remember Mostert that much, but I did remember that Mostert. I remember Mostert doing something. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not like he did nothing, but I thought that it was a heavy pass offense. That's what I remember when it was cooking. So maybe so when you're looking at Chargers, you got Amari and Hampton, right?
It's a big running
540,
back.
45 yards, 545 yards, yo. So that's what he got last year. Did he play all 16 games? Let's check a look. 9 games, must have got hurt. So hey, in 9 games, putting up 154, 4 touchdowns. Hopefully he's healthy this year.
I mean,
Um,
offensive line is where we need to be looking at for real with the Chargers, right? I think the biggest thing with them is, um, with the biggest thing. Oh, I'm tripping. He didn't have 30. He had 18 touchdowns that year. Mercer
okay,
had 1,000 yards in 15 games, 18 touchdowns,
okay.
which is
Now the
ridiculous.
offensive line, they got Joe Alt, and
He was hurt. He was hurt last year.
okay, so that might be a
Both
plus point.
both their tackles were hurt last year. But they lost both their tackles last year. So
Okay.
that was a big thing with them. But again, are you good enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you? Can you get somebody over? Can you get us over the hump? You know what I'm saying? And so Rashad Slater, Tyler's a former Cowboy, but he's a really great center. And then you got Joe Alt, who can play both sides. He can play in and out, right? He's just a really great universal lineman, but I think he's going to be the best tackle, of football in some time. But you got to stay healthy in order for that to happen. But the biggest thing is their defense, right? Can their defense take the step? And realistically, um, that to me is where we really find the tail of the tape. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
clicking niggas. What you click? What you look and see how many games he played?
No, 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 no. I was just looking at a couple of the defensive players. I'm just taking a look at some people. Forced fumble, sack. I want to see how many solo tackles, 14 stuff. Okay. Um, I like Denzel Perryman as a
He's old
linebacker.
though.
He's old. They
He's
brought
old.
it. They got Khalil back. He's old too.
He's
He
old.
had 5.5 sacks last year with four. But they also picked up Key Messenger. So this guy here from Miami, he was on the other side of Ruben Bain. A lot of people thought that he might be picked in the first round. He went, actually he did. Okay, he was picked 22. He's a beast. So hopefully he can learn from Khalil, get some burn there. You got Derwin James still. He's old as well, 30. Had somewhat. What I mean, relatively.
Listen, the secondary got to make a name for themselves. I don't know nobody. I don't know a name. I don't know a name outside of Durham, boy. Somebody got to make a name for themselves. Somebody got to make a name for themselves. If not, again, Justin Herbert, you got to put up 30. Fuck, nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't trying to hear it, bro. I ain't trying to hear it. Niggas ain't give Dak no outs. Niggas ain't trying to give Dak no out at all. So, nigga, put up 30. Put up 30 and lose. Fuck, nigga.
All right, let's take it to Las Vegas. Kirk Cousins and Mendoza,
Yo,
Ashton Genty, and
whoever this
Mike
nigga agent
Washington
is,
Jr.
Kirk Cousins agent boy going in the Hall of. He's speaking of Hall of Fame. I think he's going in the NFL Hall of Fame, nigga. He
Yeah,
got
Kirk
Kirk Cousins
Cousins.
over 300 million in his career.
Yeah, Brock Bowers, tight end. Kurt's getting paid no matter what. No matter where he goes, no matter when he ends up his career, where he ends up, he gonna get paid no matter what. You just know that. So shout out to his agent, man. Tyler Lindenbaum at center. I know they had some issues on the line last year for Geno Smith. So we'll see. Hopefully they've helped, helped fix the offensive line issues.
I
I don't
mean, it
know.
ain't it ain't nobody it ain't nobody's job but Clint Kubiak, nigga. You got hired before the Super Bowl.
Let's be real. I don't think that they're coming out of this division. Sorry, not this
Nigga,
year.
what? Hell no. Nigga, they not. They'll win 5 games at the most.
As Crappy got his money, he's still here.
No, Max will get traded. Max will be a Cowboy.
You can't get all the D linemen.
We
Stop it.
haven't. We
You can't.
haven't.
You
We
can't.
haven't. We haven't. We haven't, bro. We have not. Let's keep it
Quinnen,
real.
Kenny Clark. Who else?
Hold
You can't.
on. We got Kenny Clark through trade. We got Quentin through trade. We got Rashad through free agency, and we got another first round pick we can give for Max Crosby. What do you mean?
Come on. You don't need
Where,
that. You
where's
don't
he?
need Max.
Where he going? Where he going then?
He gonna
Where he
stay.
going?
He gonna stay. He gonna stay in Las Vegas.
No, he not, nigga. No, he not. No, he not.
Yeah. Didn't he ask for a trade?
He
No,
didn't.
it's
He
okay.
didn't. I mean, not really, but kind of like, yo, y'all
Okay.
losing. I gotta get up out of here, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, man. He got paid. All right. So listen, they
Nigga,
got.
he saw Kirk Cousins was his QP, and they drafted Mendoza. He like, hey, cuz I'm sober. What y'all doing, nigga? I'm trying not to drink, nigga.
Oh my lord. Listen, man. They ain't gonna make it out, so there's no point in talking about them
No
any
point in
further.
even talking about them. But shout
Patrick
out to Ashton
Mahomes.
Genty, bro. Shout out to Ashton Genty.
So they
And
also got
Trey's a dog out there too. I like Trey. I like Trey Trey out there as a receiver. He's a dog. So and Brock Bowers. That's it.
yeah.
That's it. Where we at with the
Do we
Chiefs?
got okay? So yeah, I think this is difficult because I think Denver might come out low key.
No, Denver
But
will.
huh?
Denver will. Denver's the best
Okay.
team in the AFC West.
Yeah. I'm looking at the Chiefs. Um, they got Kenneth Walker, which was cool. Picked him up for running and for running back position. Rashid Rice is now with them. Xavier Worthy, Tyquan Thornton, picked up Jalen Warren, Jason Brown Lee. Who's Jason Brown Lee? Doesn't he have a Jet before? Oh yeah, he
Yes.
was. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Mansour Delane is their pickup in the offseason. I mean, in the draft. Cornerback, they like to develop their cornerbacks.
Their defense is old as shit.
They
I
got
mean,
Drew Tranquil
I don't
Snyder.
care. I don't care about that nigga. We gonna throw to your side, nigga. We gonna see what you about. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see what you about, little nigga. Cause we already know what Snead is. He a champ. So we not really gonna try him. But rookie, come here, fuck boy. We about to see what you about. We traded Trip McDuffie, boy. You gotta be something. You better be something.
Gilman. Yeah, I don't know their safeties. I'm not familiar. Maybe they. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver, man. I gotta go back with Denver. I'm not.
Denver added Jalen Waddle, bro. And they got Cortland Sutton on the other side. It's nasty, work. It's nasty. It's
J.K.
nasty.
Dobbins. Yep. Wow.
It's nasty.
Troy Franklin. He's not bad as a three. As a slot. Excuse me. Lil Jordan, Humphrey, Marvin Mims
Sick.
Jr., Pat Bryant,
They got RJ. RJ's a dog.
Keem Butler. He's 30 years old. That's crazy. I didn't know he was 30 already. Oh man. Nick Bonito, Hafanga. This guy's crazy. This guy's nice.
I mean,
Pat
not only not,
Surtain,
not only that, like yeah, you not throwing the two side.
DJ Jones.
You're not throwing the two side. And Riley Moss held his own in real life. He can't hold his own in shit, Madden, but he held his own in real life.
Oh man, he tied for first with pass deflection. That's crazy. Cause they keep throwing to him, but he's tied for first, and he's getting the ball out. That's crazy. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver, and I think my instincts will be right. I really do. Unless like Patrick
Bro,
Mahomes like pulls him a rabbit out the hat.
Riley know he got safety shade, and he know that Nick Benito can get there in 3 seconds. I mean, I can play with all the confidence in the motherfucking world, nigga.
Yep.
What
For
you
real,
mean?
for real. All right, so you got Denver. I got Denver. So we can move on to the AFC South. Tennessee
We don't need
Titans.
it, man. Pass on these niggas, bro. If you ain't finna give Las Vegas time, ain't no need to give Tennessee no time, man.
Cam, yeah, really,
Cam and Cardell, respect, y'all. What Jacob did to fucking Royce Keys, nigga? Them niggas, nigga. This is
This is the tough decision to pick because everybody kind of is ass. In their own way.
No. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. If Coach can, I'm a Jag fan. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I ain't from the nigga. Look at these weapons. Look at these weapons. Trevor.
Brian Trevor Jr. only had like 707 yards last year. He's tight because you got Travis Hunter coming in and we're taking reps from him.
No, it's not. No, it ain't Travis. It's Jacoby. Jacoby the real one.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Jacoby Myers came in.
Jacoby the real one, my
he
nigga.
Came in crazy for real.
But that opens us up. But Brian, he gotta understand that opens us up, bro. There's not You gotta understand, Pat Surtain not coming to you now, nigga. It's Riley Moss. Nigga, if you don't eat, the fuck?
Yeah,
There's no safety shit.
I like this team. I like this team.
I like this team, bro. Jacksonville, nice. Their defense is nasty. Josh Allen is a fucking stud.
Yeah, Josh Allen's dope. Travis Hunter,
Both of them.
1 touchdown. All right, so he's gonna be number 1 corner. All right, let's see. And then I like.
He added about 12 to 14 pounds too over
Yeah,
this offseason.
I saw.
He
Put some muscle on.
he looked about ready.
And they also got Eric Armstead. I'm not sure if he's too old or not, but he's decent. He's still there. Now Travon Walker, is he the real deal? He got picked first overall.
Yes, my guy. Yes. What's those stats look like?
3.5 sacks, bro.
But from last year though, did he play? What did he play?
14 games, 3.5 sacks. All right, the year before that he played 17, got 10.5. Year before that,
yeah,
he got
10.5, 10.
3.5. So he got 3.5 2 years, and he got
10 2 years.
Sandwich 10 sacks. I mean, he did get injured. Like I said, it seems like in these 2 years, but I don't think that he would have gotten like 7.
No, he wouldn't have. But he's a game wrecker. So maybe coming.
Okay.
I don't know what games he was injured. He might be playing hurt or whatever case may be. But he is again, him and Josh Allen on the opposite sides is Danielle Hunter. And oh shit, they in the South. Oh, I'm fucking talking crazy about Jacksonville, nigga. Houston got them animals over there, nigga. Houston got we on the Colts. Okay, respect to the Colts.
Real quick, the Colts.
Respect.
But Houston does got animals, yeah.
Yeah, they got them animals. Yeah, I was just talking about Walker and Allen, but it's nothing like Hunter and who my man that just got paid? Fuck. Campbell. Will Camp? No, can't. No, that's not it.
Pierce,
Oh my god.
1,000 yards. Jonathan Taylor. He just got paid.
Oh, it's gonna hurt my soul that I don't know who that.
I'm praying that they are terrible, so I can get that pick, a high pick with this team.
The only way they're gonna be terrible, bro, is if they don't have a quarterback. They have a team. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know what to tell. I'm sorry. CJ Allen.
Oh my God, they drafted AJ Halsey too. I like this kid. They call him Mr. Give Me That.
Mr. Give Me That.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. They got Sauce. Hold on. They got Sauce, AJ, Cam, and Tre'Davious Ward. That secondary, it's elite.
Yeah,
bro.
it really is.
That secondary is elite.
Cam Bynum too. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
They weren't playing around. They were stacking up.
So they gotta win, or it's kind of like really all or nothing with them right now.
Listen, man, I'm putting all my hopes in Texas. Please, Jaden Higgins, man. I'm a big fan of Jaden Higgins. I wanted him on our team. I know he hasn't gotten 1,000 yards yet. I mean, they only had one season, but I think he's gonna break out. I really do. I'm a big fan of him.
Now, man, step aside, young buck. Tank Dell come back, nigga. The real's back.
The real McCoy.
Nigga, Tank the real McCoy.
Yeah. I think that there's a bunch of young cats here that they're trying to prove themselves, So, yeah, we shall see. But Nico here, he's a proven asset. Let's be real. Nico's a real.
Well, Nico's the proven asset because he's the healthiest. Let's be real, right? He's 6. What is he? 6'2". Let me look those. I'm sorry. Pause. I was about to say, let me look at that nigga numbers. Pause.
Yeah, he's that dude, bro. He's that dude, Nico Collins, bro.
6'4", 222. Yeah,
6'4", 222. Yep.
1,000-yard receiving, back to back years, 3 straight years. Come on, man. Come on.
Ariante Ursary at the left tackle.
Now we know that offense good, but go on that base 4-3. Go on, let niggas know what that is over there. Go on, go on, let niggas know if they get to the Super Bowl, it's gonna be on this Will Anderson. I said Will Campbell. Fuck, I knew it was Will Anderson. Knew it was, and Henry just got paid too. Henry just got an extension today, if I'm not mistaken.
Henry who?
Here, Tua.
Oh, okay. Toe.
David Montgomery. Yeah, it's spooky. He's hold on. What is it?
Shit get spooky every day in October. I can't hear you. Nah, you can't hear you. Too close to the mic.
Damn. Houston.
We have a problem.
Oh, they nasty. They nasty. They got Stingley. They got Petrie. They got Stingley, Petrie. They got
Got
Lannister, Laster.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
They trying to get this nigga name out.
Jamie Lannister. Where is he actually? What is he still here?
I talk Kamari.
Oh, Lester. Yeah. There you go.
Laster, yeah.
Yeah, Lester. Yeah, there he is.
Bro, and Reed Blankenship. Oh, they nasty. Oh, they nasty, boy. Oh, they nasty,
I'm
boy.
going with Texans. Who you going with?
Oh, they nasty, boy. Yeah. I'm going with Houston. If they don't win a division, it's on CJ. Honestly,
Exactly.
if they don't win a division, do not pay that nigga. On me.
All right. Aaron Rodgers come back for his final year, I think.
Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, bro.
You got
I ain't
DK
gonna hold
now.
you. This team, and they had him last year. They ain't really do much.
He did, right? Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you though.
Michael Pittman.
This is they got Rico and they got Jalen Warren. That is a really great 1-2 punch because Rico did his thing in Carolina, right? So, I think that was really good for him.
Good 1-2 punch for real.
I mean, I still think I think they still need a secondary wide receiver. I know Pat Fryermuth is considered like the safety valve and the secondary weapon, but I think you need somebody. Oh, they got Michael Pittman Jr. I'm so sorry. No disrespect.
Michael Pittman's
there. Okay, yeah. He the one who made Marvin Harrison Jr. look like shit. Oh no, I'm lying. Michael Pittman Jr. came from the Colts. That's on me.
Yeah, he came from the Colts. Yeah. I was confused. I was like, what?
No, it's another Michael over there. I think it's Michael. It ain't Michael Floyd. That's way old. That's throwback. Michael Floyd. This team here. They got a really good defense again. They got Brisker, Jamal Dean, Jalen Ramsey. They got well, who else they got? I think they got Cam Hayward. Cam Hayward coming back. My man is still up.
He just gave me the keys, bro, to his range. What's up, man? Shout out to the nephew, man. He's holding me down, dog. But tomorrow I ain't about to freaking die out there.
My nigga said, "What's the difference between a 4.6 and a 4.0?" Say 20 or 30 grand, cocksucker, beat it. He said, "Got keys to the range." It's a Jay-Z line for everything. Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for real.
Shout out to they got Joey Porter Jr. and Asante Samuel Jr. over there. Okay.
You talking about where? Oh yeah, Joey Porter and Asante Samuel Jr. Yeah. So they got the Suns are some greats. We'll see if they can
they defense. Patrick Queen, TJ, Joey Porter Jr. I mean defense. Defense
All
is
right, all
nice.
right, all right. Let's keep them like hanging there. Let's keep them in the mix. Then we got Deshaun Watson and Shador and Dylan Gabriel. And they got Taylor Green, who I thought Taylor
It's
Green honestly has a. I wanted the Jets to pick him up because he has a really great athletic skills, but he's probably not going to be a starter in the NFL. But anyways, Quinshon Judkins looked like a star last year. Shador is still developing. Deshaun looks like he's going to
didn't
be
he
a
tear his
starter.
knee up at the end of the year?
Quinshon
Junkins?
Judkins, I don't remember.
Was
Did
it
he?
his knee? Was it his knee or his ankle? I know he got hurt, right? Am I
He
mistaken?
did.
I
He
don't want
played
to
only
put that.
14 games, so maybe he did. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
had
think towards it,
827 yards. Looks like he's healthy now.
which is
Um,
great.
which is great. Casey Concepcion. He's gonna be that guy this year. Let's see if he breaks out. I know he's a rookie.
Nah, I
Him
think
and
it's gonna be Denzel Boston that's
Denzel
gonna be
Boston.
that guy.
Okay.
Yo, he. Do you want to talk about daddy kids? He his daddy kid, boy. He his that boy. That nigga catch everything. Nigga.
Okay.
He catch
I got my money. I got my
everything,
money on
boy.
Concepcion. If he's healthy, we'll see at the end of
I
Jerry
don't know.
Judy.
I don't know, man. I mean, they got weapons though.
Yeah,
I
they
think
do.
Jerry Judy out of here. They gonna trade him. They gonna
Yeah,
get
he
rid of
seemed
him.
like he might get out of here because they got two early
They
wide
got
receivers.
they got Makai. Was that Makai Cooley up there?
Malachi Corley.
Malachi Cooley.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. He's supposed to be a screen merchant and Yak King, but with us he couldn't figure it out. I'm not so positive he's gonna figure it out in Cleveland.
Well, who was your
Um,
offensive coordinators up there though?
Now that was Hackett. You're right. It wasn't like a great offense, and we have freaking Aaron Rodgers at the time, which he's very much the Aaron
He
Rodgers is
was
very
ham-
much he wants it his
he
way.
was and he was hampered at the time too. It wasn't the
Yeah.
best Aaron Rodgers that you were getting. So
Now
I'm just saying, weapons wise, he adds. That's all I'm saying. He adds.
then they got Mason Graham and D tackle still. They got
Is
Jared
he?
Verse now with the trade
Yep.
at the edge. They got Carson Schlesinger, who was a stud last year, came out the Wazoo as a great middle linebacker. They really drafted very well. And then you also have who was it? Where was the guy? They got Quincy now. Oh, Quincy's on their team. Oh shit.
Yeah, Quincy Denzel got paid. Uh, um,
Denzel Ward. Yeah,
yeah,
he's there. Number one quarter. Uh, Tyson Campbell. All right. He got 18 pass deflections, so he ain't no slouch. It's all gonna be another situation where the quarterback has to raise the floor for this team.
yeah. The quarterback has to raise the floor, and that's all I was saying. Like you are able to show me who you can be if you raise the floor of something, right? Like clearly, there's enough here that makes you competitive and makes you good, but how you get them to raise themselves up, that kind of then puts you on that echelon. And I think if Shador is able to show that he can galvanize and raise the floor of a team, I think that will prove that he's a really great pro.
Okay. Who's this guy? All right. Listen, when you got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, you're not gonna get much in this slot, I guess. Um,
No, you just out there for a
Chase
3-man.
Brown.
You just out there for formation purposes, nigga. That's
Yeah.
it. You just out there to just make the linebacker move or run, fly to make. You just do something. You a decoy, nigga. That's all you are. You not getting. And if I
I know we
happen to
talk.
throw it to you and you drop it, nigga, get your ass out. Just
I
go to
know
the
we talk
sideline.
a lot about you know what's his name, C.J. Stroud, but what about Joe Burrow, man? Like, you know,
What you mean?
he has
Joe's
to.
proved it. Joe's proved. Joe. The only thing Joe is durability. There's nothing. There's
That's
nothing.
what I'm trying to say, though. Like,
But
if you're
CJ's not
not,
durability. Is can CJ play? That's the thing. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Can he? It's not the Joe Burrow. Can he play because he injured? It's the can he play as like a starting quarter? The stuff they talk about. Hold on. Okay. Let me take a step back. In comparison, the stuff that they're talking about Shador Sanders about, can he play as an NFL quarterback? CJ Stroud gave us what? Even if you want to pull up the stats of his first season, it was not Deshaun Watson Texans. It wasn't 5,000 yards, 40, like it wasn't even that.
Yeah.
It was just competency, right? It was poise. It was, I'm not going to lose the game. It was, I'm smart and I'm cerebral and I'm going to make the right play. Nigga, that's everything that I think Shador can be. You know what I'm saying? But they talking about, nigga, he can't play. I don't have them issues about Joe Burrow.
Not. I'm
Oh,
saying that like getting over in the playoffs, like with this team, because he has an offense. Like, let's not. I know he had like defense, like we put on the O line and all that stuff, but yeah, he has to stay healthy, man. I
as
want to see
Joe,
him.
can we
I
look
want
up
to
Joe
see.
Burrow? Can we see Joe Burrow playoff stats? Because I don't think Joe Burrow's losing these games. Let me look that up. I don't think Joe Burrow's losing the game. And with the team, as you state, the Bengals never make it because Burrow has a season-ending injury during the season. So I think that well, that lied. They finished one season when he was MVP candidate and they didn't even make the playoffs. So that's true, but I think he missed some time as well. But let me see. Joe Burrow playoff stats.
I got him here.
Yes, 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's played 7 games. Uh, he hasn't had postseason games played since 2022.
That's what I'm saying. He has to get back there, man.
He gotta be healthy.
That's the last time we saw. No, CJ Stroud was in the playoffs more recent than Joe Burrow, right? Am I wrong?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
CJ Stroud was in the playoffs more recent than Joe Burrow. CJ Stroud was in the playoffs last year, 2024, and 2023. So like, I just need the Bengals to be healthy and get to the playoffs. That's what I want, And when I look at, looking at the Ravens, uh, low key, bro, there's a chance for the Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers to really take this division.
What? What? This year, nigga? You crazy?
They have, listen, I get it. Like, if I'm being a bet man, I'm going with Baltimore, but I'm not gonna throw out the advancements and the young talent they have in Cleveland, and I'm not gonna throw out the potential last year of Aaron Rodgers with the weapons he has as a wide receiver and the decent guys he has on the defense. In Jalen Ramsey, you got Patrick Queen, Alex Highsmith, T.J. Watt. I do think there's something there to Steelers possibly pulling this off, or the Cleveland's really young studs really rising and showing that, hey, listen, last year they drafted really well, and then now you have a couple more pieces to it that maybe they can make something shake. So looking at this, I'm going with Baltimore Ravens still, but my second will be Pittsburgh Steelers. I think they're a sleeper. If not, some people might think they're the favorite.
I gotta go with the Bengals.
Okay.
If you go back to the Bengals defense, if you for me, please, the Bengals defense for me. Um, when you look at the additions of now, I get it. They got the Ravens are absolutely stacked with Kyle Hamilton and Malachi Starks and Awuzie and Marlon Humphreys and Nate Higgins and Trey Hendrickson. But right now, for me, if I'm looking at Miles Murphy and I'm looking at them trading away their top 10 pick, but getting Dexter Lawrence, and I'm looking at DJ Turner as their corners, uh, and and um, and they got really great versatile linebackers. Only thing that Joe Burrow need is to be healthy and to have a competent defense. I think he has that, and they don't even have Shamar Stewart, who hurt himself in
What
the
I'm about to
first
say.
seven on seven.
I was looking for him,
Like
bro, and then he's
he
already
hurt
injured, Joe. He's had a
yeah
tough
he hurt
run,
his
bro.
he hurt himself first 7 on 7, tweaked his knee. But what I'm saying is they don't even have him, and I think with that, I'm really confident, that again starting off fast, which is the Bengals' biggest Achilles heel, is starting fast. I think they really, you know, to your point, you said CA Stroud has gotten to the playoffs for more
The
often
past three
than Joe
years,
Burrow,
yeah,
but how he performed though. Like
yeah,
that's the thing. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like you could get there. Dak's been to the playoffs damn near every year. It's how
yeah.
you perform.
But
You know what I'm saying? You
but
know?
but when you have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, I'm telling you, they expected more from him than what they've gotten thus far. Part of it's yeah, injury. We gotta handle. Yeah, there's injuries, but you haven't even gotten there since 2022, yo. That is a huge stat that now you have to get over that hump mentally. It's like at least C.J. Stroud was there and then he played bad, yeah. But he got his team there. Like the regular season is real. You got to get them there, So hopefully Joe Burrow, and I'm a Joe Burrow fan. I like Joe Burrow more than C.J. Stroud for sure. I get you, but I'm talking about like as far as getting your team to to have a chance in playoffs, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Regardless of what you got around you. You talk about what you got around you. Joe Burrow's the type of quarterback that should be make something to work. What you got around you, and you got two like one of the best wide receiver corps in the league. Let's be real. So I know you gotta have an O line and all that too, but you gotta get there. You gotta get there, man.
Outside of him missing season-ending injuries, right? 23 and 2025, which was the last year and 3 years ago. 2024 is the only year that I think that we can literally look at Joe and say what happened. I'm about to look at 2024 and see what was the AFC and how good that AFC was because
What was the
I,
record? Do you know what the record was?
I'm about to look right now.
All
I
right.
think it was a losing record too.
Oh wow.
I don't think they won a division if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, that's how they got Shamar probably.
Yeah, 2023, 2024. I'm sorry, 2024. Kansas City was 15-2. Bills was 13-4. Ravens was 12-5. Houston was 11-6. Chargers was 11-6. Pittsburgh was 10-7, and Broncos were 10-7.
Where were the Bill? I mean
So
the Bengals.
I'm about to look right now. Bengals. Bengals in 2024. They were 9-8. 9-8.
Okay, that's winning record. Yeah,
9-8. Joe Burrow was Pro Bowl. Jamar Chase was All Pro. Trey Hendrickson, uh, All Pro. So
all right, you gotta make
let
that
me
happen,
see.
bro. You
Yeah,
gotta make it happen. You gotta make it happen, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah. Week of 2024. Damn.
But I'm going with the
Yeah,
Baltimore Ravens.
you going with the Ravens? I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go with Bengals and then
Okay.
Steelers. I think I agree with you. I think the Steelers. Um, I think the Steelers have the second best chance of
Yeah.
winning. That will be the. I think the Steelers will be the wild card. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I think the Steelers will be
Yeah.
the wild card. I think they have a chance to be the wild card. All right, let's go. Let's go to your baby. Let's go to your heart. Let's go to your AFC East, boy.
Oh man, I'm not gonna even act like I'm excited for this season. I'm sorry, I'm already thinking about 2027. I'm being real with y'all. But let's start with the Buffalo Bills. You got Josh Allen, you got James Cooks. Great to start right there. DJ Moore is coming to Buffalo.
DJ Moore, he
Great
a
get.
dog.
He's gonna be the
Ah,
number
he a
one.
dog.
He's gonna be the number one. So let me see how old DJ Moore at. He's 29. So you still got some years in him to show and prove out there in Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, he's a really good wide receiver for them as well. Um, then you got Joshua Palmer in the slot. I think this man over here, Keon Coleman, he has let them down. If he can figure it out, maybe they can make a Super Bowl. But
Well, I mean, let
I don't
them
think
down.
I
I
don't
think
think
they let. I don't think they put him in the best position to
no
succeed.
nigga they
But
did. He's let them down, bro. He was the
how, wait,
first. He was a first round pick, bro. Like, no, you can't be
he
playing
was
the
a
way he
second
did.
round pick. He was a first pick though.
Yeah, whatever. Still, he letting them down.
Bro, go back to Keanu and look at his stats. I know he got hurt, and then when he came back, he had to get in where he fit in the year after. But yeah, he played 13 games back to back. Like I know they sat him last year. They sat him last year, but even still, when last year they came into that, it was like, yeah, we don't know if Josh has a number, like they, again, like you said, they gave him chances to see. I'm not really too sure. Maybe we'll see Joe Brady be able to implement him, but to your point,
Bradley Chubb.
he hasn't necessarily stepped out his shell to show
He's not. I don't
that
think he's
he.
going to either. So obviously, we just put it that way.
I mean, it's hard. No, I think. Well, let's be real. Keon Coleman. Let's just be honest about it. Keon Coleman is not a number one.
He's not.
So but to you say him letting them down, I think he's a good to great. If they allow him to be number two,
I don't think so.
absolutely. You said what'd you say? You said
I
you
don't
don't think so.
No, I don't think he's a great number two.
What, you said he's what?
I don't think he's a great number two. I think he's a backup. I think he's a backup, and I think that he was given a chance to be the guy in Buffalo, and he failed. That's just me. That's just my opinion.
Well, he was
You could
given a
ask
chance to be the he was
ask
given to
Richard
be the
Ray.
he was
They
good. He
still
was given to be a chance. Yes, nigga. I'm sorry. He came in to be the replacement of Stephon Diggs. No, he's not that. He wasn't that coming out of
He didn't
college.
even happen at.
But that's not true. He's literally was half of 1,000-yard receiver. Nigga. So I'm not gonna do that.
Stephon Diggs was doing
Yeah.
more than 1,000. I'll tell you that. He's getting more than 1,000. Just saying that. But yeah, But you know what? You're right. Let's not be too hard on the kid. He may turn it around.
I think again, Keon Coleman was thrust into a situation where the Bills is in a win now situation, and he had to be a first year, second year receiver that takes Josh Allen over the hump. Like he comes in, and first of all, Keon Coleman was not Marvin Harrison Jr. He's not Jeremiah Smith. He's not Makai Lemon. He's not coming into the league with that cachet. So for that to be placed upon him,
He's not even
I
the
do
number two
think.
on the team. And this is his third year.
I mean, he's not a number. He's not again.
Not even number
What
two.
last year he was in his second year. They paid Shakir after his rookie year. So all I'm trying to say is that like there is a legit pecking order is what I'm saying is that after his rookie year when he got hurt they didn't like implement him back into the scheme. They found the system, 2 tight end, 11 personnel, run the ball, James Cook, after they fired who slammed the joint down. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Respect.
No, not to you. Not to you. Not to you. I'm just saying that just to him, like, hey man, it happens.
He's a third. He's going into his third year, and you like. I don't think he's a good receiver.
I'm just saying he's not a number. He's not even a number two. Like, and then I think that they had buyer's remorse. I do. That's just me. Maybe I could be. Maybe
I mean, they have buyer's. Why wouldn't they have buyer's remorse? Again, I just said you gave him a title, and he didn't come out of college like that. You gave him to be a number one, and he wasn't. You gave him to replace Diggs to Allen to Diggs. The highest percentage receiving to quarterback to receiver since Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison Sr., bro. Like those were the stats of Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
Okay, we
You
get it.
wanted the rookie to come in and fucking take over that
I'm not
production.
saying
That's
that.
not on him.
I'm saying he's not even a number 2. That's all I'm saying. It's his 3rd year. I'm not saying that all the pressure of Stephon Diggs being no. You should be able to be a starter, and he's not. That's all. He had the talent to be a starter. He does. I'm not gonna hold you. He does. He's not. Same thing I said about Xavier Leggett. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Xavier Leggett is going into his 3rd year.
Yeah, similar.
Right, and if you look at that depth chart, like we looked at it yesterday, they got them a number 1 in T-Mac, respect, and they got, you said, Coker, where Coker is a possession receiver, which Bryce Young needs, but Leggett, like Coleman, has the body type, the potential, and with opportunity and with guidance. With again, he is immature. He's a 3rd-year player. Having an adult in the room at DJ Moore, I think helps him. I don't necessarily know what Keon Coleman can learn from Khalil Shakir. I'm to be honest, I don't know what he can learn from Shakir, but I do know that when they got Amari Cooper, I wanted Amari to stay to help the young kid become a pro. I thought that an offseason with Amari Cooper and Keon Coleman would have helped him be in a position where you're looking at him like, well, he's not even a starter. But they went out, and the real buyer's remorse should be Josh Palmer. If Josh Palmer don't produce for $33 million, that is buyer's remorse. That's why that motherfucker's starting. Because Brandon Beane went out and paid a nigga that couldn't even stay on the Chargers.
Josh Palmer?
Yeah, Josh Palmer ain't no motherfucking dude. Josh Palmer ain't no dude to be starting over Keon, nigga. I stand on that.
Okay. Moving on. We got Miami.
You saw them numbers, nigga. Yeah, you can't even say that. You saw them motherfucking bitch ass.
I'm trying to go to bed. Listen, man. Let's move on. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry, Josh. He's right.
Yeah, numbers.
But okay, we got Miami Dolphins, bro. Listen. Malik Willis, man, he gets a chance to start.
Ain't nothing to talk about, nigga. Let's go to bed. Ain't nothing to talk about with them niggas either.
I'll say this, Chris Bell, I like this kid. I know he's injured, but he could be a stud if he actually ends up being what I think he could be. He could be a stud in the NFL. Like he could be a top tier receiver. Unfortunately, he's currently out with an injury. He's gonna be injured going into the season, so he can't. We're not going to see it in the beginning of the year. You got to wait till maybe the end of the year or maybe next year. But let's look at it. I think they did a decent.
This team is ass.
They got Donovan Edwards. I like that guy, but he's a 4th string, and they got Ollie Gordon. Last year he got 3 touchdowns. Got Jalen Wright. And the top running back is Devon Achane. He's the guy. He's the guy for the whole team. Let's be real. This is the guy. Devon Achane is the guy for the team. I'm not sure how much faith I put in Malik Willis this year. I like the kid, but I don't know if I can put confidence in him as the guy going forward. We shall see. Greg Dulcich, tight end. No, can't. Chop Robinson, I don't know.
Call me racist, but y'all got 4 black offensive linemen. I don't really know about that, brother.
Oh my God, bro. Shit, we got like.
Yes or no? Four black offensive linemen. Where is the white boy? Where is the tobacco and Charles Spitter? Where is he at?
Oh my God, Austin Jackson. Let's see. Jonas 7 Yeah, he's okay. He's Samoan. So
Yeah, we got some niggas and some more niggas.
Samoan niggas. Okay, give right.
Rich
Okay.
says should have went right to the Patriots. The rest of this division, A. That's for Sean McKay. It's out the mud. On my soul, nigga. On my soul. This nigga clicking all four running back to the Dolphins. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck on, nigga.
There's
Talk
some
about I
people,
gotta go to
but no,
sleep, nigga.
this guy right
Get
here,
out of
Jacob
here.
Rodriguez. They picked up Jacob Rodriguez, middle linebacker. I think he's a stud too. I just think it's not their year. It's not their year. You guys are right. You guys are right. Okay, it's not their year. Uh, it's not their year. They're in a rebuild. They're in a rebuild. We can move on. I get it. I think they picked up some pieces that do make me think that they can be good.
What pieces did they pick up?
Well, Chris Bell's injured, but he's the guy. Then Jacob Rodriguez for the defense. I really like him. Not Malik Willis, maybe.
They drafted two niggas and got Green Bay's throwaway. I don't think Miami did a thing. They lost their best wide receiver. They lost their best play caller. They even lost their best quarterback that they had in the last 25 years, even though Tua couldn't stop throwing up gang signs. I
Oh
don't
man,
know how them niggas got better.
you're right. They're cooked. Fuck it. All right, moving on. They're cooked. Sorry. Yeah. Patriots.
You want to talk about Keon Coleman can't get on the field and they got Tutu Atwell on first string. Man, please.
Holy shit. All right, this is the team. This is the team I'm picking. I'm picking the Patriots to win the division. I hate to say that. I really do. I really hate to
Whoa.
say that.
Hey now, say
Drake.
now what?
Yeah, yeah. I think they got it this year with AJ Brown coming through. This is the difference maker right here. This is the difference maker. I think that the Bills, if the Bills got him, I would have went with the Bills. This is a difference maker in the AFC East. This man is gonna get a ton of catches with Drake May.
A
He's gonna
ton.
force him to.
He should get
He's
100.
he
He
gonna
need
he
100.
he's
A
gonna
hundred.
bully Drake May into throwing him the ball.
Bitch, I dislocated my thumb in practice to let you know, throw the fucking ball to me.
This guy's crazy, man. Still got Ramondre, really good running back. I like Trevion Henderson I'm a big fan of Trevion Henderson. He put up more yards than Ramondre. I wanted the Jets to pick him up, honestly, and I had him in Madden. So I'm a big fan of Trevion coming out of Ohio State, this running back. I was really jealous when he went to the Patriots. I was really mad because I don't want to fight this guy. I don't want to face that running back. But AJ Brown, Romeo Dobbs, come on now. Like it's a really good, two great pickups for them. And this guy over here, Kyle Williams, he put up 209 yards last year, three touchdowns. He's a stud. Look out for him. He was a rookie last year. He's a really great gadget player. Got Hunter Henry, 768 yards. They took Elijah Vera Tucker from us, man. That's just so sad.
And
Seeing him
Morgan
go.
and
Oh
Morgan
my
Moses.
God, bro. And
Morgan
Morgan
Moses
Moses.
was
These motherfucking traitors, bro. Like
traders.
just
They roll with the winners, nigga.
nah, fuck that, yo. Listen, these traitors, bro. You build with the losers until we win. That's what
This
I
nigga
was.
tripping. This nigga tripping.
Oh man, so yeah, they're looking like a real stout
And they got
team.
Caleb. They got Caleb in that
They
draft
got
too, which is
Christian
ridiculous.
Barmore, Caleb who?
Caleb Lumu.
Caleb Lomo.
Lamu.
Oh yeah, and they got oh yeah, they did. Yeah, I was about to say like the right tackle, Caleb Lomo. So they're still building the offensive line. Will Campbell kind of let them down in the Super Bowl. Hopefully he gets better for his
If
sake.
not, they
But
gonna move that nigga
then
into
on then on
guard.
then on defense they got this guy who's a freaking if
Oh,
not the
all
best,
pro.
one of the best cornerbacks, if not two, if not one, he's two in the league. So they're just in a position right now where it seems like everything's kind of lining up for them to take the lead back in the AFC East. It makes me sick to say that, but god damn, shit, they They're doing pretty good, man. They're doing pretty good, man. Like as far as getting talent and that AJ Brown get pickup, that one hurts. That one hurts. But yeah, I think they're gonna do really good. They got some depth. People get injured, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what they got going on. But I'm not gonna be happy to see it. I'll tell you that. And then my New York Jets. Let's end off with this, guys. This is gonna be a prove it year for a lot of our talent.
Let's end the podcast on a good note here.
But hey, we've got 3 first round picks that I'm really, really excited to see show improve. Um, we paid Brees Hall, paid Brees Hall. He had a 1,065-yard season last year, and I think with this offensive line rework, he could even do more this year. Geno Smith finally a wide receiver that can throw the ball down the field. I think he's going to be a lot more impressive than he was the previous 2 years in Las Vegas, where he had no protection. Um, Garrett Wilson, this guy's amazing. I know he got injured last year, but look out. He's the guy. The connection's going to be crazy with him and Geno Smith. They already got it in camp. Adonai Mitchell, he's going crazy with Geno Smith in camp, too. I'm hearing good things about that 1-2 tandem. Then we picked up Omar Cooper Jr. from Indiana. He just came off of a national championship victory with Fernando Mendoza. He made incredible catches. We're in a rebuild, guys. We're in a rebuild too. We're further along than Miami, but we are in a rebuild. And we also picked up Kenyon Sadiq. This is his first year as well. He's a incredible tight end, super talented, can be used in the slot, outside, inside, and he can block. So he could be a top 5 tight end if he actually hits, based on his talent. But the best player outside of Garrett Wilson on this offense is this man right here. He is Armand Membu, right tackle. He should have been an All-Pro last year, and I can almost bet my house that I don't have on this guy um, winning and getting an All-Pro this year. He blocked T.J. Watt in his first game last year and stopped and shut him out. And he looks like he's even better this year. He's the stud coming out of camp. I'm hearing every single day. There's nobody can get around him. So we have locked down that. Previously
Wait,
we had
nobody can get around him? Not even your first round pick that you drafted?
Hey, I was getting there.
I'm about to say, man,
All right,
nobody.
first round pick, second overall, David Bailey. Listen, I wanted Armand Membu, but from what I'm hearing from him, it's been a dog.
Arvarice.
I wanted Arvel Reese, the other R. Um, Arvel Reese, but from what I'm hearing in camp, this guy is the real fucking deal. He's had a day where he got 3 sacks in training camp last week, but it's been a back and forth with him and Armand Membu. But Armand Membu is not. He's just different. That's what I'm hearing. He's just different. Armand Membu is that dude when it comes to the tackles position. He might be one of the best in the league. Maybe not this year, but in the years coming, he might be like a legendary right tackle from what I'm hearing. But David Bailey, he's a young stud. He did have a really good day. I think it was on Friday, and he got 3 sacks. He looks the part. I'm going to hedge my bet and wait and see because I do think some of these guys on the edge need to take some time to get into the field. Got to Vondre Sweat. Unfortunately, he's injured right now. He's supposed to be making it first, by game 1. He's going to be blocking up the run game this year for us in place of Quentin Williams. So yeah, Demario Davis is now coming. He came back to the Jets. He's going to be the veteran to right the ship on the defensive side. Damian Swerve-Sherwood don't got to be the leader anymore. Nashawn Wright, man, this guy had some of the most picks in the year in the league last year at his position. I think a safety had more last year, but he's like the number 1 cornerback or tied for most cornerbacks, most interceptions by a cornerback. We'll see if he starts. I think he's going to start alongside Brandon Stevens, who in camp has been really, 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 really good as well as at corner. But this man, along with David, what's his name? Mario Davis, excuse me, are the guys who are going to be leading the pack on defense. Yeah, they're old. He's 29. Mario Davis is, I think,
37.
32, 37. Damn.
37.
But they're the guys who are going to have to really get this defense right. And all I want to see is improvement. Another guy that came from Indiana, won a championship, D'Angelo Pons. This guy looks like Aaron Glenn's son because he's 5'8", 182, just like him, but he's a fucking dog. He's a fucking dog. Pick six in the championship game. If y'all didn't see it, go back and check it out. It's going to be a developmental year for us, man. I just can't. I want to see us win. I got us winning 6 games. Well, McDonald's he hasn't got paid yet. We'll see if he earns his second contract. So when it comes to that, I'm gonna wait and see. I don't think the Jets are gonna. I don't think it's their year. I don't think it's their year. I'll be honest with you. I don't. I don't think it's their year. But I'm really excited to see the young guys, develop. Unfortunately, it's one of those years where we just gotta see the young guys develop. I have us winning 6 games, unfortunately, and I want to be positive. I do, but I can't until I see it. But Gino's gonna push the ball down the field. We're gonna see better plays this year. Last year we couldn't move the ball at all, and the year before that too, because a lot of drama. But it seems like there's a turn with the culture, so that's what's important.
So you got the Patriots winning the division this year, but you got your Jets. I think how many games you won last year?
3 or something.
So
Yeah.
if you double the amount of wins, does
No, he's
that
gonna stay.
allow Aaron Glenn to stay? Okay, what makes Aaron Glenn stay?
I think he has to
9-8.
win more. I think he has to win more games than he loses. Yeah, I think he has to have like at least 9 games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you get 9 games with your schedule?
Yeah, it's possible. You want to check out the schedule?
I'm just saying we had the conversation about black head coaches. There's only 3 in the league, and Aaron Glenn is one of them. So my biggest thing is do I want do I have to root for the Jets? You know what I'm saying? Your first
you do. If you want to have a job.
your first game
That's what you want.
is at Tennessee, and then you got the Packers.
Yeah,
You
we're
got it. Okay.
going against Robert Saleh. He said he's gonna kick our ass. That's what he said. I'm like, oh, where is like that?
I mean,
Okay.
then you got Jordan Love. So the quarterbacks, just look at the quarterbacks. Yeah, Cam Ward, Jordan Love, Jared Goff, Caleb Williams. How you think you doing?
I think
the
we
first
can
4
go
games?
into Tennessee and beat them. I really do.
Okay. First, I ain't gonna hold you. Aaron Glenn starting the year off with a
deal.
win.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. That's a
Good
really
start,
big
good
deal.
start, for sure.
Against Robert Saleh too. That's a really big deal.
Unfortunately,
big deal.
we were gonna lose the next 3 games right off the bat. After that, so we're gonna lose Green Bay.
Hold on, you don't think your defense will be able to play or keep up with any of the NFC North? Micah, now you gotta think about it. Micah, Rashad
not there?
Gary's not there. Micah's ACL's not there.
That
Rashad
could
Gary's
change
not
it.
there.
And we're home. And we're home. So
And Detroit don't have a secondary. We just looked at them yesterday. They don't have a secondary. So you can start off 2-2 going into Cleveland, and it's a crapshoot.
going into Detroit.
No, I'm saying starting off. Nigga, going into Detroit, you can start off 2-0.
Oh, 2-2. Okay, you said 2-2. Oh my bad.
Yeah, I'm saying starting off the
Okay, yeah,
year.
so
Go
two-
out there.
okay.
2-2. You
Yeah,
can
2-2 going into
2-2
Cleveland. Okay, I
going
hear
into
you.
Cleveland.
All right.
Or being home for Cleveland, right?
Okay, yeah.
Go
Okay.
2-2 home against Cleveland. You can be above 500, and you can be fighting above 500 the rest of the year like that. You know what I'm saying? You can win lose the rest of the year and be 9-8. You can like that.
Let's be favorable. Let's give it to us. Let's give us those 2 first games, 2-2. Lost to the Cleveland Browns. Who do we win or lose?
Win. That's a win. You gotta beat the Browns.
All right,
you got to beat the Browns.
That's 3-2. We're already halfway to my win total. Patriots, we lose. Dolphins, we win.
You have to beat the first and foremost division game. Dolphins ain't got nobody. You gotta mop them niggas.
All right. So we're at what, 4-3?
4-3.
All right. 4-3 Raiders.
Nigga, what? You better
That's 5-3.
Gino playing his old team.
Okay.
Mop them niggas.
5-3. All right. Kansas City, Arrowhead.
Okay, that's a loss.
5-4. 5-4.
We ain't too big against our bridges, baby.
Buffalo
Bills probably roughing. Bills probably rolling right now. That's a loss.
So it's 5-5 right now, right?
So you're 5-5 right now.
At 10 week 10, 5-5. Week 11, 5-6. Week 12, 6-6.
6-6. Okay, now we're in our bye.
We have our 6 games. I'm happy. Everything is icing on the cake at this point.
Now Aaron Glenn got to win 3 games to keep
3
his
more
job.
Games. Boom. We lose. 6-7.
Okay.
Arizona.
Nigga. Better mop. Better mop, nigga.
So we're 7-7.
7-7.
We're in the hunt.
On my mama, y'all gonna be on that motherfucking graphic at 7-7, nigga.
Patriots, we lose. All right, so we're 7-8. Vikings, we lose. We're at 7-9. 7-9. Bills, we lose at 7-10.
And 10.
And Aaron Glenn gets fired.
Damn.
So that's one more game than I expected.
Okay. I mean, all right. So we'll do 7-10 with the Jets. Let's see if we can do better than that. I wonder what DraftKings has their odds at. You know, what are the betting?
They're probably 5-12 or some shit
for Jets win total. I mean, I'll take it. I'm a betting man. I'll put a future. It is. It's 5.5.
Okay.
So your 6 games will win some money. Will win you some money. Your 6 games will win you some money.
That'd be cool.
All right. Let's lock that in. Let's lock that in.
Lock it in for me. I'll pay you back.
I like it. I like it in. I like it in. I lock in the Jets 6 wins. I lock in the Jets 6 wins.
All right. We got through that. Listen, we might have to table the Talarico conversation for tomorrow. I know we teased it, but we got through that AEW conversation that I did not expect it to be that long. And it took the whole show. But yeah, man, we got through our football.
It did not.
It took longer than I expected, put it that way.
It took longer than we expected because I tried to respect myself out of it, but you didn't let me. See, I did it cheating.
I tried to get out of it.
Cheating? I said respect.
No, okay, you did say respect. No. But I was trying to get you to. All right, forget it. You're right, respect. Listen, man, with that being said, we out of here, bro. Everything is everything. All is love. We shall see y'all tomorrow. We would typically do a conspiracy story, but for the next 3 weeks, we're going to not do any specialty shows because we have no fucking time to research, guys. We have a tough couple weeks coming up. He hasn't got no sleep today. He needs to get some rest. So we're just going to be doing our typical...
My son had a second circumcision today.
Yeah, man.
And that, my little man... Again, they want a grown man to get a vasectomy. My baby got a little pee-pee whacked on. It's been tough around the house.
Snip, bro. Snip all around this bitch, yo. No, but prayers up for
everything
Josiah.
is snipped.
Everything is snipped for real. That's what we should have did. But yeah, listen, it's all love. Listen, y'all keep loving your hearts and spirits. We'll be back around tomorrow for another show. We'll talk about James Talarico's appearance on the Breakfast Club, and we'll give y'all the clips for that. But please do like, subscribe, follow, do all that good shit. We really fuck with y'all.
This is a good show. This is a good. I know we like to. I'm always down for wrestling and sports. To me, great show. Great show.
With that being said, good show. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Peace out.